There are more than 30 protected areas in the Turks and Caicos. They each play a vital role in the tourism sector, which we advertise around the world. Each of these areas are protected under the laws of the Turks and Caicos Islands. Policymakers and experts throughout the region talked about the protection of these areas while maintaining livelihoods in the tourism industry.
So we're faced with two opposing strands of economic development. First is the proposal that development should not be constrained or restricted within by the covenants of the protected area system. And commercial potential should be revealed rather than have the land unused and just out of the reach of the people. And then there is the other strand that suggests that the protected areas system actually underpins and strengthens and enhances the value of the commercial developments that are taking place within the country. Visitor arrivals increased from 155,000 in 2002 to 250,000 in 2006, and that is a 62% increase.
8% of the Caribbean is protected. That number represents the region, which experts say is not enough to move forward. Alessandra Vanzella-Corey, a Colombian microbiologist and the officer for the Caribbean Environment Program of the United Nations in Kingston, Jamaica, talked about different ways that we can better manage our protected areas. She encouraged healthier performance and collaboration amongst regional ministers.
Protected areas can be in many different types, and the types or the categories of protected areas depend on what their objectives are. So you have at least 6 recognized categories international, again, by the World Conservation Union, that go from total protection, where you are not allowed any takes, such as the science or wilderness protected areas, to areas in category 6 where sustainable use of the natural ecosystems are allowed. In the Caribbean, one of the most important economic contributions of protected areas, direct economic contribution to protected areas, is the provision of clean water. In countries like Dominican Republic, Cuba, and Jamaica, protected areas are key in protecting and safeguarding the watersheds that provide the water resources to the country.
The Minister of Natural Resources in the Turks and Caicos, Honorable McAllister Hanchel, along with Harold Gapul, George Myatt of CRFM, Dr. David Gilliam, Assistant Professor, held panel discussions for the evening, and questions were raised by attendees on different ways lawmakers can help in progressing the newfound interest in the environment into rules and regulations.